It's turned off. What? No, it's not. Oh, where's my camera? That's weird. All right. There we go. All righty. Now, right. It would have already. Fine. All righty then. So, we have returned action. I have utmost suspect we have less than 5 days, chat. Less than 5 days until we get to CitizenCon. Freaking awesome. CitizenCon is in 5 days, chat. 5 days. I'm so excited. Well, I'm marginally excited. I'll put it this way: I'm excited, but I'm also cautiously optimistic. Okay. I'm very cautiously optimistic about, you know, CitizenCon this year. I would definitely say I'm not 100% certain we're going to have a great year, but, you know, I'm optimistic. We'll see. We will see. I do need to. Like I was saying last night, I will be setting my computer and my machine up for a giveaway. I don't know if it'll be successful or not. Have to wait and see. So, trying to get everything set up ahead of CitCon. That way, I don't have to. All right. So, we're on the quick road to SitCon. So what are you all hopeful we get? Me, Comic Crazy, I'm hoping we get Nyx. End of year. Probably not going to, but hey, a guy can dream. I can very much dream of seeing the next star system after Pyro down the road. I'm kind of interested in seeing where we go from the two systems we have forward. I don't really care about combat or, super long amounts of gameplay myself. I'm more of an explorer, first and foremost. I've always been more of an explorer. Yeah, I guess we'll find out here in 1 week. No, in a week it'll be the aftermath. It'll be in 5 days. 5.5 days, we'll find out where we are with CitizenCon. What do you all think? Like a lot of people, I don't know what to expect from this CitizenCon. It's short, which is unusual, and it's not got. They haven't even announced the panels as of this week. If they don't announce the panels, I'm going to be super worried tomorrow. That's the one thing I wanted to talk about tonight. They have not announced any of the panels that I can think of at all for CitizenCon. I'm kind of like, what's going on with that? You know? Why are we having no panels, nothing, By now they would have mentioned the panels. It's really weird. So call me crazy, but I am slightly concerned. Offhand. And a little angry. And upset too. This whole year we've been in the dark for so long. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to think. It's like, what can you think? You can only think the worst. Right. Anyways, hmm. I don't know what to think. It's like, huh. Hang on, let me see. Maybe they've announced it today? Serp. Serpleb 101, what do you think? Sir Plebe 101, what do you think, my friend? What do you think of the fact that they haven't posted, what am I trying to say? They haven't posted any of the panels or anything. I'd like a fellow person on the internet's opinion. What do you think of them not posting any of the panels this late before SitCon if you're a Star Citizen player? Just curiosity. I have to ask, you know. Personally, I'm kind of mystified. And I'm sorry for putting you on the spot. Interesting. Not registered. That's curious. Did not record it? Curious. And they I'm just kind of frustrated. Maybe a little bit. Uh, I want to pull up that. Okay. See. Just okay. Let me see. Looks so much better. There we go. So yeah, this is unacceptable. Look at this. There is nothing mentioned. Let's see if anyone's talking about it in Spectrum on Spectrum. I don't think anybody is, which is goofy. Be under general. Or a fixed win. What does that mean? Okay. Okay. No. Oh, whatever, dude. Okay, what I want to know is why nobody's talking about panel. That makes no sense. Nobody's talking about panels. Like, at all. So beyond weird. I don't understand why nobody, and I mean nobody, is talking about the panels for CitizenCon. Nobody is. Nobody. Nobody at all is talking about the CIG panels for SitCon. I don't get it. It makes no sense because by this point, they should have posted them. Unless it really is going to be Chris rambling for 2 hours. Sweet mother of you know what, guys. If it is Chris Roberts doing that for freaking, yeah, 2 hours, no way. Yeah, I will effectively, immediately cut the stream if that happens. Rest assured, chat. I will cut the stream the moment that happens because it's not even going to be worth it. Unless he starts saying anything. Useful, I would be like, yeah, man, yeah. It's kind of quiet. kind of frustrated and bored. Okay, here we go. Remember, chat, we are a week away from seeing if anything from last year carries over to this year. We'll see. Yes. We are just barely less than a week to get. We are less than a week to go. Yeah. I'm simply amazed how soon, how little time we have left. Guess we'll find out. Why it's been so quiet. Yep. And remember, chat, most of this stuff is already in game. In one form or another. This trailer is actually very old now. Don't forget, we've helped build this universe over the course of 10 years. I swear if we get only 2 hours, chat, of Chris rambling, I'm going to lose my temper in 2 days. In 5 days. Sorry, 5 days. But we may find out tomorrow through actual panels. Or if it's just one continuous thing, you know? We'll see. I am kind of worried. Yellow. Yeah. Later. Yeah. Right. Hmm. Interesting. Huh. Still not in the game, but coming pretty soon. Over. Right. Hmm. Hold on. Hang on, chat. I will be right back. I'm not hanging up the towel yet tonight. Gotta check something. Be right back. Oh. I'm gonna let this keep rolling. Shouldn't be gone more than a couple minutes. Be right back. No. coming back, chat. Coming back, coming back. I'm here. Just reviewing some stuff real quick.
Bonjour! Bonjour, CitizenCon! We are so happy to be here. It's been so long to see you guys physically and just being able to interact. It's been fantastic so far. We're super excited about all this. The video you just watched outlined a lot of features in the Star Engine. It's a reminder of what makes this game so special. It's a focus on fidelity. I said it. It's a focus on immersion. And it's a focus on seamlessness, being able to go everywhere and you're just there. The accomplishments from the tech teams at CIG have been numerous in building all the technology that allow you to run the game and allow you to experience the same things that we see in our dev setups. And so what we're about to see today is a deep dive into all these features. But first I wanted to touch really quickly on this last year. We have launched persistence or added persistence. It's been a rocky road this year, and I want to thank you guys for keeping on playing, giving us a hand, giving us good bug reports. It's been fantastic for us to improve the stability of the game, so thank you so much. You guys deserve a hand of applause. Thank you so much. I just want to touch on one bit, which is that all the people you will see in the next couple tech panels are really the best of their crafts in the world. They are
I'm back. Sorry about that, chat. I'm back.
Tremendously value at CIG, which is relentless optimism. That this game
relentless optimism.
That
this year, that's been very hard.
And so, without further ado, but first, I got one more thing to say. So, in all of the different panels that you'll see, all the updates,
they haven't even shown us what the panels are for this year, which is goofy.
FPS weapons, everything. All of this is new. So as you watch the clips, you're going to see some differences. That's because this all comes from the freshest implementation that we have. We love open development. We love to show you guys the work in progress. And so that's exactly what we're going to look at today. And so without further ado, I'll leave you with Marco, who will show you all the cool and amazing features of our engine and the challenges that we face. Thank you so much, guys.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Benoit. Hello, I am Marco Corbetta, VP of Technology, and we're going to talk about Star Engine today. We have been developing Star Engine for many years with the goal of creating an online living universe. But creating a universe is not an easy task, and even more difficult to do everything seamless without any loading screens or invisible walls. And massive spaceships flying very fast, close to the terrain and objects, are pushing the limits of procedural generation and streaming. This is not a single-player game, so creating this universe online is making everything more challenging. We stream and generate physics on server on CPU, and we already support more than 100 players on a single server, more with server meshing. To support all this, the engine must do a lot of work every frame. So in a typical Star Engine frame update, we got up to 64 hardware threads, about 200 software ones, over 700,000 streamed in entities and millions of entities overall in the solar system, about 150,000 updates per frame. We have over 200 vehicles, spaceships, and ground ones, over 2 million physical objects, over 100,000 objects generated per frame when flying over the terrain. We have many unique locations, streaming on demand in a seamless, gigantic space. Also, we are supporting many new features that we are going to showcase today. I'm going to start in introducing the new and improved Clouds and Fog, worked on by Carsten Wenzel in the R&D team. The first new feature is the light shafts, where volumetric shadows from clouds cast into the atmosphere. They're truly volumetric and 3D, fully integrated. They're not just a post effect as it is usually done in games. With this, the atmosphere from an overcast sky gets darker, and this is important for planets and locations with bad weather. Another component is the new ground fog. It follows the terrain up to a specified elevation for different locations. It is also fully integrated into the atmosphere. It receives volumetric shadows from clouds and terrain. It reduces the light scatter into the view ray. And in this video, we are showing all the features combined together. In addition, we made many improvements to cloud shaping to allow for more variation and details. The shape noise blending, vertical variation has been improved a lot.
Looks good.
Also, we made improvements to shorten long distance read, and the tiling is less visible. And best of all, we're going to include all these new features and improvements in the next 3.22 release. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Hi everyone, so I'm Mike Snowden, I'm the Director of Visual Effects.
And I'm Ali Brown, the Director of Graphics and Procedural Tech.
Thank you very much. Really happy to be here, really excited to show you. We're going to be showing Dynamic Fire in Star Engine. So Dynamic Fire is a driver for gameplay in both FPS and multi-crew experiences. It creates emergent sandbox gameplay, and it can be used by designers to craft very dangerous scenarios for players. And as you can see from the video, it gets very intense. Okay, so how do fires start in Star Engine? Well, there needs to be a source of ignition, and there are multiple ways in which it can occur. For example, weapon impacts or misfires, explosions or damaged items, and the player needs to be alert to their surroundings with fire and ever-present threat.
Interesting.
If a fire does break out, you're going to see it dynamically propagate through the area, causing damage to environment and player. And at this point, the player needs to limit the damage, of course, by extinguishing the fire in any way that they can. So when doing so, they're going to need to wear protective clothing to protect them from extreme heat. They're going to need to wear a closed helmet to protect them from smoke inhalation, poor oxygen levels. And there's actually multiple ways the fire can be extinguished, including the removal of heat for example, using the fire extinguisher, which is my personal favorite. It's a lot of fun doing that. The removal of oxygen, for example, locking off the area, venting the oxygen, creating a vacuum. Or simply, the fire's burned so fiercely that it's done everything it needed to do. There's nothing left for it to destroy.
Interesting.
And if you let it get this bad, it's probably time to consider repairing your ship.
Okay, so how do we achieve this from the technical perspective? Well, the first thing the artisan designers
Who's
do
over
is
on
they mark up
YouTube?
the scene to tell us what physical properties each surface is made from, whether it's wood or metal. But not only on the surface, we have to describe what is behind the surface. You might see a metal panel on your spaceship, but has it got cladding or wiring behind it? It's important we know all this so we know how flammable it is. Then after this, we have to define all the physical properties that go with these surfaces. So, for example, what the mass is, the energy density, combustion temperature, fuel ratio. And we use all these physical properties and we sum them up in each voxel, which is a 1 by 1 meter cube. And then once we have these voxels, this forms the basis of our simulation. So then first thing we do is we look for sources of ignition and then we're off. So here's our debug mode that shows us what's going on in this
Wait,
simulation.
how old
So
is
we
this
can track it.
video?
And you can see these squares enlarging to show us where the fire is spreading. For each of these voxels, we're tracking the fire, the temperature, fuel remaining, the amount of
Oh,
smoke.
shoot.
And the fire is propagating via convection and radiation, which are both accurately simulated. And it's consuming the gases and producing the knock-on products as well as it goes. And because we're using a proper simulation, like Mike mentioned, when you vent a room, not only are you removing the oxygen and putting the fire out, but if the temperature remains the same, if oxygen is reintroduced, the fire will reignite and it will continue burning, just like
Yep,
in real life.
they're real fire.
So what's next for this? So our focus has been on interiors, in particular spaceships, but all interior spaces really, and this voxel grid really helps us solve that problem. Our next focus is going to be on planets. Obviously, they represent a slightly different challenge, the vastness of them. We have to transfer this over the network and simulate it slightly differently, and we also have to render it at scale. But the way we've done it, the core tech we've used, we should be able to scale this up quite easily. So that's going to be our next focus.
Okay, so how do we create realistic dynamic fire visuals in Star Engine? Well, we start with the simulation, as just described by Ali, and this gives us the data we need to drive the visuals. Then we bring in the burn shader. So this can be applied to static environments, and we have a lightweight version of the shader for entities, which is kind of based on the dirt shader and wear. Then we've got the glow, which is an animated surface decal shader for static environments. This is where we start to bring in some nice motion. And then we bring in the GPU particles, which are spawning from voxels and in screen space. Obviously, these are doing a lot of the work visually. Then we bring in the lights. These are spawned for clusters of voxels as opposed to per voxel as an optimization, a cluster being a representation of voxels close to each other. And then we bring in the fog. So this is height-laid volumetric fog. The smoke fills the room and it goes up to the ceiling before filling the rest. And we're simulating that. So to finish, we're going to take a look at all of that put together in the game.
Huh.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, sheesh. And it's hurting you too. Flame damage. Save the Pico. Wonder when we're getting this. This is a good question. When are we getting it? Oh wait, this is an old one. 2953. So, are they actually working on this? That's a good question. This is 2 years ago, chat. So, of course, the question has to be asked, are they working on it? And I doubt they are, but we could be surprised.
Thanks very much, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I don't know if they are or not. It's been 2 years. We don't know. That's a good question. Very good question. But of course, this is what everybody wants to play, not Star Citizen. I'm gonna play this. 242. Which hopefully is sooner rather than later. Yeah. We can dream, can't we?
Go for 6. I'm getting a faint contact on bearing 287. You picking that up?
Yeah, got it. Scanning now. We're clear. Commercial vessel out of Vega 3. Reminded them that civilian traffic is restricted under lockdown.
Copy that.
I at least want the paints of this ship. This black and this gray scale and green color scheme better be unlockable for the F7A Mark II.
On our way.
I hope so. It'd be nice if you could get it. Like a nice little Easter egg.
Scimitar, reposition for heading 038. Copy that. Adjusting heading now. Reaper Squadron. Thanks for joining us. What's your sit rep? In position, holding now. Understood. Stand by for further orders. All flanks. Bishop wants a loose formation on our baffle so we don't clump up. Copy that.
I know I just wrote you, but a couple of hours ago, proximity sensors on the other side of the jump got twigged and went dark. The word is it might be that clan that we've been battling with. I guess that last fight didn't scare them off quite like we all hoped it would. Honestly, we've been out here so long, I don't know what to pull for anymore. I just wanted to let you know. I'll write as soon as I can. Stay safe.
I really want to play this so bad. So damn bad, chat. I'll tell you one thing. There's a thing you need to know. In Squadron 42, it's not just humans who are your opponent. Here we go. We're going to skip ahead a bit. I've always loved the approach of the Vandal King ship. It's the sheer, slow, methodical monster that comes out of the mist. Very, very creepy. I mean, the Bengal's a big ship. This thing, come on.
Fleet, hold fire until my mark.
Strip safeties from the Goliath. We'll have to hit him close. I want him live on launch.
What are they waiting for?
What indeed? Here it comes. Big one.
I thought it would be bigger.
You thought it would be bigger. That guy. He needs an Academy Award for that joke. Seriously. An Academy Award for that joke, chat.
Ship's locked, sir. Fleet's ready.
Stand by.
Have it, boys.
Got one! I got one!
Good kill. Come on, people, keep up the pressure. Another wave. Yeah, I see him.
Huh. I don't think, chat, we're going to see anything about Squadron at SitCon, which is unfortunate, but it happened.
Oh, he's incoming. Down, down.
Okay.
Good job, all. Stay focused. Tracking enemy sides. Line him up.
Someone's excited.
Target down.
Those aren't the ones you need to worry about. Nope. Those are the small fry.
Trying to hit the Bulgaria again. Let's focus up and take them out.
An extra 30%.
Hear that, Shields?
Sir.
Navigation.
Sir.
Adjust heading. 10 degrees port.
Aye, sir.
Let's get their attention.
Not hard with a ship that's over almost a kilometer long. I mean, this behemoth's huge. Oh, here comes the big gun. Here comes the big gun.
Second shield generator's down, sir. Starboard 4 exposed. Sir,
Hit them again.
waiting on you, Mr. Krause.
They're gonna kill us.
Idiot, just start shooting. If you're not gonna shoot, I am, right? Seriously.
Getting power spikes. And charging up the main gun. I guess you got their attention.
All right, people. 5 seconds out to the fray. Form up, Cal. You got point.
Copy that. Tally's on me.
Go.
Flight. Echo flight. Prep for boost.
Here they come. And the Van Duel are spooked. They're like, what is this? Okay.
All copy. Tubs at the ready. Stand by for lock.
Ready up, people. Enemy Victor's inbound.
Copy, Doc. You can cover. I can make a run at that shield, Jenny.
Copy. Penny, Rover, take Charlie and Delta and screen up those fighters. Fatal, Bug, you're in main. If you run a double switchback.
Copy that. Charlie's maintain vector. I'll clear you a shot.
Got it. All echoes. Stay on the ball.
Light 'em up.
Look out.
Cal, I don't think your ship's got the firepower to take that emitter out.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You might be right.
I think I'm going to use him as the bait.
Shield softened up.
You got the generators. Uh-oh.
Shields up!
Here comes big doom beam. Wow. Whew. Whew.
Report!
Shields are holding. Barely. That shot took out our main thrusters.
No, not us, them.
The Kingship shields are down.
Yes! We don't celebrate until they're dead.
Got to be agreement with the cat there, the Admiral. Take him down.
Hit him. Hit him.
Volley of size 9 torpedoes. Incoming, Vandal scum. Okay. I'll play it your way. Go forth. Persevere. Tear down our enemies. Stands. Here it comes, chat. The rumored CitizenCon or IAE ship. Stinger. Imagine flying this behemoth. Powerful enough to take out a Retaliator. And those things are notoriously strong ships. It's armed to the teeth, heavily shielded. Has at least 4 heavy gun emplacements on it.
King ship's headed right for us.
Can we evade?
Shot took out the main thruster, sir. I'm trying to get the auxiliaries online.
Getting a rapid increase in the King ship's energy signature. Looks like they're trying to go critical.
Even if we dodge, we won't get clear of the blast range on auxiliary alone. Attention, fleet. This is Admiral Bishop. You are ordered to immediately withdraw. I repeat, withdraw. All non-essential personnel are dismissed to abandon ship. If you want to volunteer to stay, we could sure use your help. All right. Tell the gunners to concentrate all the power they got. Maybe we can take out this King ship before it hits us.
Yes, sir. Logistics. I want every ounce of juice pumped into those guns. If we don't need it to breathe or shoot, I don't want it.
Well, we'll see. Poor main character. Like, literally, dude just got zorched right there. That dude did. Yeah.
I think I can crouch into that.
Let's go!
All right. There you go.
Hey, hold the door!
And they don't hold the door. They leave literally without him. Which is doubly effed, man.
I need to find another way out of here.
Excuse me. Pause. Go with a different tactic here. Let's play Citizens of the Star. Okay. No. Captains of Industry one more time.
Can't just leave without teasing a little bit more, so
So let's see what's been delivered, chat, in the last, 12 months since this video was made. It's been almost exactly. When was this published? When exactly was this? October 23rd, 2024. So almost a full year ago. It won't be exactly because of, but here we go.
Let's have a quick look at just some, emphasis on some, of the vehicles that we're working on in the next 12 months.
Okay. This right here is obviously the CSM was already in. This is the fabrication module part of the system. So this is not out yet. This is the Grey Cat MTC. It's out now. That is not out yet. It's some sort of APC version of the Ballista. Danville, obviously by the shape. A Hornet variant. Probably one of the new ones. Oh yeah, that's the first one was the Ghost. This is the Tracker. Medical Terrapin. Guardian MX, probably. The Fortune. No idea. Some people are saying this is a consolidated Outland ship. We'll see. It might be. It's actually very likely because it's got similar design cues to the Nomad. And I guess we'll find out probably here in a few weeks, a few days. They'll probably do a ship panel at CitizenCon here in 4 days. We'll see. Well, 5 days. It'll be 5. Will it be 5 days? Yes. It will be 5 days. That's what I'm going to finish up the video with tonight. The video tonight I'm going to finish up with looking at the So, from the Pioneer variant to the Whippy Gate, I call this the Execute from Inforunners calls this the Flappy Bird. I don't know what it is. Some people have said it's Drake. It definitely has the Drake look, but to me it almost looks Argo by the bulky module on top. I guess we'll find out. This is the what is it? Apollo. Yeah. Starlancer Tactical. Perseus. Ironclad, which is undergoing some reworks. And the Pioneer.
So, a big these vehicles.
So yeah. Okay. Let's see. What we're gonna do. So here. We're going to see how long we have till sitcom. We have 5 hours and 5 days, 14 hours, 55 minutes. So 5 days, 14 hours, and 55 minutes. So gonna be interesting. I'm not expecting a lot of really hype stuff, but we could be in for some surprise. We'll see. Like anything else, anything can happen. No. Anyways, finishing up here. Because at some point tonight, I'm going to have to go to sleep. I spent a good deal of time getting around and setting up my stuff for the all right. All right. Okay. I'm going to call it here. Let's raid somebody. Who's up? All right, let's raid somebody. I don't know who's up though. Following Saber, Aurelian. Raid Nomadic Egg. Anyways, go give Nomadic Aviator a raid follow. I'm gonna head out. Y'all have a great night. 07 everyone.